Hello and welcome to yet another superb scholarship opportunity. I am really excited to talk about this opportunity because it is not every day you come across a fully funded scholarship in Canada for both bachelor's, master's and PhD. This is super interesting because you'll be automatically considered in some of these scholarships and you have to apply for some. This scholarship covers your full tuition fees and living expenses. You do not require IELTS or TOEFL, especially if your previous studies was in English or you come from a list of exempted countries. I am definitely going to show you this list. Hey guys, my name is Eugene and this is the homeland of international opportunities. Do well to join the family by hitting the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so that you'll be the first to be notified whenever I drop a superb opportunity like this. If you are new to the whole scholarship stuff, I got you covered. I have written an ebook called Guidelines for International Scholarship Sources. This ebook will guide you on how to apply and win an international scholarship. It also contains numerous letters of motivation from scholarship winners. Get it with the first link in the description below. In this video, we'll take a look at the programs you can apply to, the requirements, the scholarships, and how to apply. Hit the like button if this interests you and let's get started. So guys, first we are going to start with the undergraduate scholarship. So this is the university right here, York University in Canada. So this is the undergraduate page, and right here we are going to look at the programs. We're going to explore the undergraduate programs right here, and then we're going to look at the scholarships. We're also going to take a look at the requirements. So I'm going to walk you through this and also tell you how to apply. So thereafter we are going to come to the graduate scholarship, but I just want to show you a glimpse of the graduate scholarship right here. I've opened it in another tab, so you can see the graduate scholarship teaching assistant positions for masters as well as PhD for international students as well as domestic students. So we're going to come back to this, but first let's take a look at the bachelors. And if you are interested in the graduates, you can skip forward to get to that part. So right now we continue with the undergraduate scholarship. So first we take a look at the undergraduate programs that are available for you to apply in this university. So I click on the undergraduate programs, and on this page you can basically see different programs right here. You can also search. You can put in the keyword right here and search the course you need. But I can assure you that there are a lot of courses right here. You can see a lot of courses: aquarium science, anthropology. So there are a lot of science courses as well as art courses, bachelors of education. So you can find a lot of courses right here. There's biochemistry, biology. So right on this page, you want to search for a course and find a course that interests you. So there are a lot of courses. The list is really long. You can go down and search for a course, or better still, use the search button at the top of the page. So guys, that is it about the courses. So let's look at this same page, back to the very first page. If you go down this page, we're going to take a look at how to check for the admission requirement. So it is quite straightforward for undergraduate courses. What you want to do is to select your high school curriculum. For example, if you schooled in West Africa, you want to select West Africa Senior School Certificate Examination, or that is the WAEC or the NECO. So depending on where you have schooled, in the Indian or Hong Kong, you want to select the appropriate curriculum. So I'm going to select the West Africa, and then the choice of program you want to apply for. So if you have looked at the courses and you've decided on a particular program, you want to select that program right here. So this is another way to look at the courses that are available. So I'm just going to select anyone right here. I'll go for biotechnology, BSc. So once you do that, you are going to see the admission requirements right here. Right, so you can see the admission requirement for this particular course. It is quite straightforward, and you can go to the program page if you want to apply to this particular course from this link right here, see program page. So if you come down on this, you are going to find the requirements. You can see right here WAEC or NECO with like C4 to C6 that is required, and every other basic requirement like your transcript from grade 11 to 12 semesters in your high school. You need the transcript and other basic requirements and courses that you should pass, like biology, chemistry, maths. So those courses you have to pass them in your WAEC or in your NECO. So basically this is the basic requirements. So if you come up this page, you can see some other buttons right here like preparing your document. So you want to check that out, and also the deadline and cost. So let's go to preparing your document. Right on this page, you can see the documents you need to prepare. Right here, you can see the official transcript, the course description, language proficiency requirement. So right here, we can check the language proficiency requirement. If we click on the language proficiency requirements, we are going to get to this page. So right on this page, you can check if you require IELTS or not. So if you come down here, do I need to take the language test? So you can see right here, if you click on this, you are not required to submit proof of English proficiency or language test if you have successfully completed or are in the process of successfully completing one of the following: a 4-year study in English, or if you come from the exempted countries. If you come from any of these countries which are also exempted, this is the exemption list, you are also exempted from submitting English proficiency. So you can see there's Nigeria right here, there's Malawi, there's Kenya, there's Ghana. So a lot of countries are here. So if your country is here, then you are exempted. Okay, so another aspect you also want to take a look at is the costs and the deadlines. So you also want to make sure that you are applying at the right time. And you can see the deadline for admission application. So you want to apply before this deadline. And then let's finally take a look at the financial aid. So this is where we take a look at the scholarship that are available to you. So we'll click on the financial aid and we can see that right here. And I'm going to drop a link to this page in the description so you can check it out. I'll also try to put it in the comment section so that you can get access to it easily. So you can read through this page, but I just want to be fast. So one thing you should note is that some of the scholarships on this page do not require application. So you will see something like no award application required. So it means that you'll be automatically considered for this scholarship, while some other scholarships you have to submit an application for them. And for this, you need to note the deadline. So you can see right here, for international scholarship, application will open December 1st, right here, and then it closes February 3rd, 2023. So you can see a list of scholarships right here. For this, most of these scholarships you'll be automatically considered. However, the amounts are quite small, so it is not fully funded. But let's go to the fully funded scholarship, which covers your tuition fee and also gives you living expenses. So for that, you're going to come down right here till you get to the international scholarship and award requiring an application. So for these scholarships, you have to apply to them. So make sure you read this page. You're going to get good information, and then you can see the opening date is December 1st, and then you can see the closing date is February 3rd. So to apply to this scholarship, you have to apply for admission. So it means that the first thing you want to do is to apply for admission. So if you have gotten a course, you have to apply to that course. And then while doing that, you are going to get a 9-digit York reference number. So this reference number is required when you want to apply for the scholarship. So you are going to get this reference number within 5 days of applying to York University. Also take note of these requirements for the scholarship. You must be an international student, and then you must be applying to studies which begin in fall 2023. So take note of that when applying for admission. Apply to courses that begin in fall 2023. So another important requirement is that you have to apply to York directly from high school or not more than 2 years after graduation from high school. And you have no previous university or college studies. Very important. So you must also have a very good academic record. That is very important. And you have also demonstrated leadership qualities. So you can check out the other requirements right here. So it is very simple. You have to apply from this button, but right now it is not open. As you can see, the application form opens December 1st. So what you should be concerned about right now is applying for admission into this university. So down here are some of the fully funded scholarships that you can apply for. The first one is the Presidential International Scholarship of Excellence. So this gives you an open sum of $180,000, which is $45,000 for 4 years as undergraduate studies. Another very good one is the Tendada Via Award, and this is about $120,000. So a lot of good scholarships right here. This is $80,000. This is $15,000. You should consider applying to this first 3 because the amount is going to cover your tuition fees and living expenses. And if you have further questions about applying to this university, or you are lost about the application process, you can come to contact, and then you can see the contact information right here. You can send an email and they are definitely going to put you on the right track. So you can use the applying from outside Canada. So you want to send an email to this email address if you are applying outside of Canada. Okay. And you can also see they have a connection via Zoom, so you can also speak to a live agent via Zoom by using this link right here. So guys, that is it about the undergraduate scholarship, and now we'll go into the graduate scholarship. Okay guys, let's talk about the graduate scholarship at the University of York. So it is very straightforward and it is very interesting. So first of all, we're going to take a look at the programs, the graduate programs in this university. So I'm going to come over to this link right here and click on graduate programs. So it takes me to the graduate programs page, and on this page you can basically search for the program of your choice, or you can just go through. You can select it by masters if I want to learn masters programs, or PhDs if I want to learn PhD program, or both of them if I want to look at both programs. But for this, I'm just going to scroll through the programs. You can see accounting, business administration, you can see art history and visual culture, artificial intelligence management, art, media and entertainment, biology, Asian studies, business analytics. So interesting subjects, chemistry, and you can also see if they are available for masters and PhD, or just for masters or just for PhD. Okay, so a lot of courses, civil engineering and communication and culture, a lot of interesting courses right here. So take your time, go through it, and definitely you'll find your course. Hopefully you find your course right in this university, but I'm sure you're going to find something that interests you. Okay guys, that is it for the courses, and I'm going to go back to the very first page, and I'm going to drop a link to this page in the description and also in the comment section so that you can access it easily. So once you have done that, every link right here is important to you. You can see how to apply. They are very important to you, and you can come right here. You can see the minimum funding you can get is going to cover your tuition fee, as you can see right here. And if you come down further, you can see some frequently asked questions. You can take a look at them, but I'm just going to go straight into the scholarship. Let's see the packages that are available. So you can see there are different scholarships for masters with no teaching assistant. So the scholarship comes in two different categories. So you can get a scholarship with a teaching assistant. You can get a scholarship without a teaching assistant position. So TA stands for teaching assistantship. So here you can see masters for international with no teaching assistant, masters for international with teaching assistant. Yeah. So you can also see domestic. We're not really concerned about the domestic because those are for people already in Canada. So, and you can also see for the PhD, they all come with teaching assistantship. So once you get a PhD position in this university, it comes with a teaching assistantship scholarship. So yeah, so you can take a look at it. Let's take a look at the masters with no teaching assistantship. You can see what you are going to get right here, the value of the scholarship in Canadian dollars right here, 21,000 right here, and the fees and everything you are going to pay in this university, like the tuition fees, supplementary fees, the York graduate student health plan, and registration fees, and everything you are going to pay is going to be 20,900. So it means that at the end of the day, you're just going to get about $58, which, well, I don't know, it's still something. At least it covers all your fees, but it does not take care of your living expenses. But let's go down to see the master's scholarship with a teaching assistantship right here. You can see for this you are going to get about 37,000 at the end of the day for the scholarship and everything, and then the cost, like the fees and like tuition fees and the registration fees and everything, is going to be 20,000, and then you're going to get an extra money for your living expenses of about 16,500. I think this is interesting. And we can also take a look at the PhD right here, PhD for international, because it all comes with the teaching assistantship. So for the PhD, you are going to get at the end of the day about $36,000, and then at the end of the day, you're going to pay some fees, your tuition fees and everything, which is going to amount to 19,000. And then at the end of the day, you get a balance of 16,000 US dollars. I think this is also interesting. So how do you apply to this? It is still quite straightforward. You have to apply for admission, and to do this, for graduate programs, you need a supervisor. So if you come down right here, you can see please contact your program assistant for further information regarding the York Graduates Funding Model. So for you to apply to this, you have to make it known to the graduate program assistant, and to get in touch with the graduate program assistant, you have to make a little research, and then you have to get a supervisor. So if you come up here, you're going to find how to apply. So I'm going to click on that. So if you come right here, you're going to, if you come down, you're going to see finding a supervisor. So it is very important you read through all this. I believe you can do some reading right here. It will be very good for you. So you can also take a look at the admission deadlines right here, and you can find it on the Explore programs. For each of the programs, they might have a different deadline. So if you come to the Explore programs, you are going to find the deadline for each program that you are interested in. And very important, you can see right here finding a supervisor. And if we look at this, you can see what you need to do right here. You can visit the graduate program website in your feed and review faculty profiles to identify work that align with your research interest, and look at the profiles of lecturers or professors in that particular program, and then you can then email them or send a cold email to these professors. I don't want this video to be too long, so I would believe that you are going to read through this page and get more information about getting a supervisor. So what you also want to do when you get a supervisor is to let them know that you are interested in the scholarships in the teaching assistant position, and then they will walk you through on what to do if you are going to fill a different form or not. However, to apply for a program, you want to come to the apply now, and then you want to click on this apply now. It takes you to this page. You can read a lot of information right here, and you can also access the application form. So as you can see right here, you can access the application form. First of all, you want to make sure you have all the documents that are necessary. So if you come down here, you're going to find supporting documents like your transcripts. You're going to find statement of interest, that is the personal statement or letter of motivation. You're going to find you need the resume, that is the CV, and you need letter of recommendation. So you also want to check the English language proficiency test score and know if you are exempted. So a lot of other information that you need right here, you want to make sure you put them together and get them ready for application. So then you can go to the application form. If I click on this link, it takes me to the application form, and right on the application form, I can start filling in and continue to fill through the goals, citizenship and language, and every other details you can find right here. Hey guys, so that is it for this video. Do it to hit the like button if you have gotten any value from this video. The ball is now in your court. Do it to apply, and I wish you all the best. If you are interested in studying in 3 to 4 different countries in Europe, then you definitely want to watch this next video on Erasmus Mundus Scholarship.